this weekend, Simon is heading to one of the most remote places on Earth. Oh, Simon, it is so beautiful.
Thank you.
This series. And like we say, you have ventured to some of the most incredible places on Earth, but you go as far as to say this might be your favourite.
In many ways, yeah, it was just really interesting. And that's what I love about doing the journeys. So I go on these travel journeys and we incorporate loads of issues as well. And I learned so much. And I think this was so fascinating because it's quite close to us. This is Scandinavia, this is Denmark, Sweden, Norway, but also Finland and Iceland as well. And, you know, we've got these incredible historical and cultural links to the area. As in the media, we're always looking to the States now, we're always looking to the US. Things are not fantastic there always. Scandinavia, happiest people in the world, some of the most successful. They work fewer hours than us, but they're more productive. So learning about all of that and seeing these incredible landscapes, that's an absolute joy.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, the exploration of the landscapes is one thing, but the focus on the people, it's actually probably central to what you do and what you enjoy most about your travels. And like you say about the happiness thing, there's so many different ways of life there. I mean, I love the fact in Finland, and I've always been really interested about this, how children don't start school until they're 7, for instance. And then suddenly the forest school, which you go to as well. Tell us about that, because I love this concept.
So this is a forest school. The kids are educated by being in the forest. Now, they're little toddlers. They're 3 to 6-year-olds, but they're still learning from playing with their classmates and hearing from their teachers. So proper school doesn't start till 7, but they're still developing as tiny tots. They go into the forest, and we went to a forest school. It was very snowy. It was very cold. It was minus 13 degrees. The kids go off very happily. The head teacher said she only brings the kids inside when it gets below minus 30. They are tougher there. And these little kids, they're playing in the forest, they're jumping off these concrete blocks, which were tank traps left over from the Second World War. They're not in a sanitised, sort of rubberised playground. They're given the chance to take a few risks, which I also think is important. And the head teacher, she claimed that none of the kids had any real autoimmune problems, no eczema, no asthma. Obviously, that's very relevant for parents now. And Finnish researchers have shown that being in the forest means they're getting a bit mucky and grubby. And they've got a lot less health problems as a result, which is fascinating, I thought. So tough Finns, putting the kids in the forest, letting them play, letting them be children and taking a few chances. The parents trust the teachers as well, which is really key, and perhaps something that's changed a bit here as well.
Because it is that sense of community and relying on one another. It's almost central to who they are.
I think you're pinning it there, absolutely. Trust is really, really high there. And that's almost the conclusion of the journey, is what makes them so successful. I think it is this sort of trust they have in each other. So your average Scandi will say they have a very high level of trust in other people, their society, even their politicians and government, believe it or not. They also feel they can rely on somebody in an emergency. That gives you a sense of well-being. And there loads of them, very high percentage, are members of clubs, groups, association, whether it's a football club, whether it's a darts club, whether it's a choir, whatever it is, whether it's gardening, they join clubs, they feel part of their community, and the government actually subsidises the clubs because they recognise it's key to people being happy.
Yeah, well, you met the self-proclaimed professor of happiness.
He was brilliant.
What a character he is.
He really is. So he's been described cheekily as looking a bit like a hipster Jesus. He really does not look like your average professor, OK? Covered in tattoos, bit of hair, skinny jeans, bit of a rock star. He was brilliant. He was really fascinating. And I was saying, what is the sort of secret of Scandi success? And he said, fundamentally, we're all in this together. And I thought that was really simple, brilliant and fascinating. And if you want a motto or a plan for your country, what's better than that? What other choice is there? But he said, but everyone has to play their part.
Yeah.
Right? So government, people, everyone has to work together within that. He also had a tattoo of 70 on his body. I said, what's that about? He said, I've worked out, I've done the maths, you should only give 70% effort to any given task. Any more, you start to burn out. Any less, it's not enough. 70, that's
70
the optimum.
that's the magic number, isn't it?
And he's a professor, he knows what he's talking about.
He knows what he's talking about. Well, look, you are a man that likes to be on the road. Your 100th tour date is coming. I mean, that's incredible. Some people just love hearing the stories.
That's very kind. Yes, I've been doing a theatre tour of the country. I've been Inverness down to Truro and across the water as well. I've loved it. I do a theatre show. I chat away to people. I tell them stories. I show them some stuff. And yes, I'm about to hit my 100th date on this theatre tour. Milton Keynes, Wimbledon, that's 100 and 101. I mean, what an amazing thing it is to do. I love it. People have been very welcoming.
It's fantastic. No wonder we were talking about I'm a Celeb. I mean, they just couldn't put you in there because clearly you would know too much. You've eaten pretty much everything on the go, including buffalo poo. I think that was one of the worst ones you
thought it was the steaming spinach.
Yeah, yes, that was definitely not spinach.
It's definitely not great.
No, exactly. But you would just absolutely smash all of those.
Well, as long as it's not going to kill me, I'm okay. I'm up for an experience and a memory. I think that's really key. So give things a try. We all need to take a few more risks, even if it's a bush tucker trial.
Yeah, who knows?
Hey.
Who knows? I can see it happening. Simon's new show, Scandinavia, it's beautiful and it starts on Sunday night on BBC Two. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I've loved it.
Hi there. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel where we upload new videos every single day. You can click here if you're interested in this video or head to the homepage for some more amazing content.